Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad. This is Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. Today, for what's going on Wednesday, we're going to talk about what's going on with Pfizer, and more importantly, what Pfizer's vaccine trial for the coronavirus is doing. Here's a headline. Pfizer's early data shows vaccine is more than 90% effective. Pfizer announced positive early results from its coronavirus vaccine trial, cementing the lead in a frenzied global race that has unfolded at a record-breaking speed. So what does that mean for us? As coronavirus cases surged in the United States and elsewhere with little relief in sight, the world got good news on Monday. Pfizer and its partner, the German company BioNTech, announced preliminary results that suggested their vaccine was more than 90% effective. The news, the first results from any late-stage vaccine trial, buoyed stock markets, and sprints in the public saw a glimmer of hope, finally. So what does this mean? Well, one thing remains clear. The vaccine will not come in time to rescue the world from over the next several months. So let's get into some of the exacts of this. What did the scientists find out? Well, in July, Pfizer and BioNTech initiated a late-stage clinical trial on a coronavirus vaccine. They did the study on 44,000 people. Now, half of the patients got the vaccine. The other half got a dose of saline or salt water. Now, as with any study, they always have it double-blinded. And what that means is no doctors, no nurses, none of the people, including the patients, know what they got until after the fact a third party comes in and looks at the results. So far of the 44,000 people, only 94 people have got the coronavirus. An independent board of experts looked at how many of the people got the vaccine and how many got the placebo or the salt water. That early analysis suggests the vaccine is over 90% effective. So, you guys, is that a good result? Because this is such a hurried thing. The Food and Drug Administration had set a bar of 50% efficacy for vaccine makers who wanted to submit their candidates for emergency authorization. If the preliminary results from Pfizer and BioNTech are this good and accurately reflect how the vaccine will work in the real world, it's far more protective than the people actually thought it would be. To get a sense of how good these results really are, it's worth considering that licensed vaccines that people receive for the flu vaccine every year are between 40 and 60% effective, because the flu changes every year a little bit, right, you guys? So sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But if we look at the measles, if you get the 2 doses of the MMR, the measles vaccine is about 97% effective. So there's some wide range in the efficacy of the vaccine. But as I said, the Food and Drug Administration said they wanted at least 50% efficacy for you to submit, and they're getting about 90% results, so that's good. Are we going to be able to get it soon? Pfizer said it will likely apply for emergency authorization of the drug in the 3rd week of November. So we're talking about just a couple of weeks from now, you guys. Then the agency will consult with an outside advisory committee of experts, and that may take 2 weeks to pore over the details and the data to make sure that they are effective. And that will also give them time to make a few million doses. The vaccine could be authorized for certain high-risk populations before the end of the year, but that would only happen if everything goes to plan. I can tell you one thing, as a Pfizer shareholder, I'm happy to say that I got a little bump in my share price this week. If we look at the prices this week, if we go back to November 9th, it actually topped out at a price of $41.92, almost $42, you guys. Now it's since dropped back down to about $38.68, but those results came out and the price really surged. So as somebody who's held Pfizer for quite a while, I'm glad to see it going up. Pfizer's also a good dividend stock, so I'm glad to see that. If we take a look at my personal holdings, my shares I bought for around 36, so even at current pricing, I'm up about $2.50 to $3, depending on when I bought the shares. So these are all good things. What does that mean to the long term in investing? Well, I think that if they do become the premier maker, now there will certainly be other companies that will come out with vaccines, but if they can be the first one to market with a effective vaccine, That could be really good for their share price. I'm not saying it's a good time to buy it because we never know what could happen. We saw it go up initially this week and then it dropped down a little bit, but these are good signs. Not only good signs for Pfizer, but good signs for all of us dealing with COVID-19. Now, I hope all of you are staying safe out there. I know the masks are getting really old. It's what it is. Hopefully this is good news and they'll get the virus before the end of the year. That would be really good. Hopefully it will save lives. All right, you guys, hope you got something out of this. If you did, do me a favor. Drop me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, you know the deal. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. You get notified every time I make a video. All right, we'll see you. Thanks.